Hello and welcome to today's stream. We're gonna try to play some Steelballs today. Now usually I don't play this unit very much, and I specifically don't perform very well when it's all over the place. So the reason why I keep playing these units that I don't understand is if you have done the tactic yourself, you most likely know the answer opponents did to stop it, and you also know how to counter them. So my current techs are energy absorption, armor range, and mechanical division. I think by far the most important one is range, because it allows the balls to do the late game damage that you would want them to do. And I think the second would actually be mechanical division, because that will enable you to play a lot of steel balls if you choose to do so. And energy absorption just to counter the big giants. Same for the armor, just for the Vulcan matchup. In fact, I already know that kind of play is effective. Because when I see armor on the Steelballs, I rather not go Vulcan, because there might be a chance that he gets a high level on the Steelballs and you cannot outdamage that with the Vulcan. Which means Vulcan only answers Steelballs in combination with Scorch. Other than that, you should never use the Vulcan in that case, which is why the mechanical division is such a nice play. Does very well into the usual chuff clearing units, because you have a very tanky unit carrying a very light unit at the same time. Alright. Gonna play on the main account for today. Or former main account, I don't even know if you can call it like that. So either I'm gonna play a Steelball opener, which is plenty of in this match, but we could also go for different versions of that where we transition into a Steelball when we get it dropped. So I think Fortified probably the pick here. Although Sabertooth has more money. And it's into Stormcaller Quick Supply, okay. Opponent is starting with Fangs. So I'm guessing Arclight is gonna be the pick. So we're gonna go ASIM. I don't mind him getting Marksman, to be honest. So I guess if he is deciding not to take an Arclight, I will do that one. And my opponent is going for a cheese opening of Wasp, okay. Interesting. Jump drive Wasp as well, so we have to be careful about that one. So he's going for a full one-sided defense. I like that one. I don't think it works in this case, but you know. For now we don't know anything about him, because this is just a Mustang buy and that's it. And also the fact that he is playing Quick Supply obviously makes this a very rigged match. super annoying for him that these crawlers, just two freaking crawlers, ran away and tanked the Stormcaller. Now here's the problem. Even though I lose this round, we still get some XP, and he doesn't get level 2 because this is a weird play for round 1. Sub Steelballs, Heavy Armor, Elite Mustang. I think we go for the Heavy Armor. We'll grab a Mustang for sure. We probably need another chaff unit in front so we don't get rocketed out of existence. I will actually deploy another crawler. Okay, he's completely out of the Stormcallers now. It's gonna be Fire Doggos? It is. Okay. There's the missile we expected. I wonder if these rockets fire at the tower. I never tried that one. Oh, I actually got one of my Steelballs with the rocket there. Very sad. Two Mustangs survived. Maybe it's enough. I don't think it is, but we will see. Still fine though. Because the Wasp currently is not shooting the balls. Yeah, but they won't survive this one. Still, all the opponent is doing at the moment is some sort of cheese play. Vulcan could be a good answer for him. And I can also go into the Tarantula if I want to. Because we're lacking Chaff Clear at the moment. Or the Phoenix, which is also a very powerful unit to have early. I think I'll actually go for the Spider here. So second unit of Mustangs. Counter the Interceptor. Last crawler. Just in the corner, I guess. Okay, if he wants to keep missiling this, that's fine for me, I think. Scorpion is a issue though. And he's a huge spider, which, to be fair, is not that great into Steelballs, to be honest, but, you know. Maybe he will prove us wrong. For now, the Scorpion has the same issue as always. There's gonna be crawlers in the way. So the big spider goes down, and that's a huge chunk of XP. Our Saber is just buying us time, so we can get the second tower. Alright. Deployment module is very strong on Steelballs. Do we want to use it? That's the one question I have. I think I will skip for now, because I have some good upgrades to do. I think we accept the Tarantula as our Lord and Savior. Upgrade that. Could have also deployed just a unit over here to stall this out. Not sure how I feel about that one. And we're gonna drop a Fang unit here to annoy him a little bit, in case there's gonna be more Scorpions in our future. There is more Spiders in our future instead. Okay, so this is where we probably need some more Steelballs or Steelball range, I guess. Also another Mustang here. Look at that. Deployment module was like highly unnecessary because of jump drive, but I guess he wants to tech them later. Yeah, Scorpion countering Steelballs is a wet dream that I always had, but it's not existent because you lose to this kind of stuff. If anything gets in front or just one Steelball survives and it does level, you are absolutely boned. I think Steelballs could need a little HP nerf, to be honest. I don't think it's fair for a unit to be able to do that. Especially when it counters these huge units that have a lot of XP behind them. Which means they snowball very much out of control. We could deploy the Benjas. Farseer Marksman. Stormcaller. I think I will actually go with the Badger. This Wasp shouldn't stay here. I'm gonna go with the range now. More spiders. I actually think this way is more interesting. He does stay with the Wasp? Okay, this is a ballsy guy. He goes for the Marksman. And he decided he needs more fire support from the Scorpions, which I disagree with. So suck or range is the play here for sure, because these Steelballs wouldn't have died if they had energy absorption. And the Wasp can take out these Steelballs as soon as they have that. So no point in not doing that, right? We also could use speed and a second tower upgrade here. But as you can see, the Steelball will get loads of XP here. This thing is leveling. That's gonna be our late game powerhouse. Underground and Lightning Storm. So Lightning Storm looks juicy because he's just stacked up here like that. Underground is also pretty nice because we can drag fire onto him. I think it has to be Lightning Storm, right? Okay. So now we can sell out of the Saber for now. Drop a Mustang. Drop a Fang here. Actually, I think I will invest into another spider. Okay, he's gonna Lightning Storm me as well, but he doesn't shield. Wow. Very greedy play. So he's now into full Spider Scorpion, so we can hit the hacker button if we want to. On the other hand, we have one of the most overpowered units in the game, which is the Steelball. And as you can see, Steelball with energy absorption are incredibly hard to kill for no good reason other than being Steelballs. And thus they win anyway, even though we didn't cheat at all. In fact, we could actually hit the spider button as well, which is very, very powerful, because he himself doesn't have that great of a clear, but I don't think I need to. Okay, Javelin is great. He's forced to do this because I have so much stuff here. So in this case, the Javelin is obviously extra value. I think I would rather hit the Scorpion, or do we hit the double spider train here? Oh, I think I want the Scorpion gone. Right, so now we are taking the nasty button. I think what I do here is I missile this, I missile the dogs. And just send another steel ball from here. Like so. Okay, shield might actually work out. His shield is toast because of the steel balls, and the spider gets killed by these nice little plays. Okay. Our steel balls are a little bit off the mark, but they have range now, so they can kill everything and anybody on range. Mustangs are still outperforming the Wasp, as it should. GG. Let's put it that way. Our opponent did not find out how to stall the Steelball push. If this item drops, he's just absolutely toast. This was a cheese play, works for one turn. After that, he still had to get a shaft clearing unit that can deal with Mass Crawler. And then he sees that these kind of units are too big of a target for a Steelball to kill. Steelballs deal unlimited amount of damage. Like, this is a gigantic spider and still cannot compete with this unit here. You can get EMP, but you just get an EMP for tiny units. It's not really that big. And this mini flank here is keeping all this stuff occupied. Yeah, this guy was top damage. Scorpion was top damage before, which is why we javelin to him. And then this tower is so toast. It's instantly dead if I deploy anything here, because he has all of his power here. I think he should have oiled earlier, but he was under so much pressure that he decided he didn't really need to. Might actually switch to my other account to make this work. Because to be honest, low MMR players face this kind of stuff more than others. But still, the Steelball is very, very powerful. Oh, look at this guy. He often plays in the tournaments. Okay, do we have a Steelball Aldener? We don't. This one, sure. Yeah, I guess we have to go for it, alright. It's a good pack anyway, because we don't have to rely on the trash cans for our chaff clearing purposes. He has a very good pack against this though. Sledgehammer Marksman with supply spec. Sounds juicy. I guess something like this. The reason why it's a little bit off the side is so we can get another one in here. Sledgehammers should always be deployed this way, although I think there should be something in front of the sledge. I think the sledge can go a little bit further back. I do this sledgehammer deployment as well, and I oftentimes still lose, because the second wave of crawlers will tear you a new one, and sledgehammers are notoriously bad at clearing those. So a hound unit here in front is way better than this setup. Okay, Steelballs are doing very well. He has a low HP spec as well, which is gonna be pretty painful, but he has some extra cash now. Wraith is a good push unit here. Not that great into marksman though. I think I'd rather have Phoenix. Especially because he doesn't have any chuff to speak of. So he's gonna shield for sure. So gonna try to hit that side instead. get a second Phoenix here? I think so. And then 100 to get the tower locked. He goes for a Wraith. Okay, that's actually nice because we have the Phoenix. And he goes Mustangs as well. He doesn't shield. And uses a missile. Okay. That's a lot of commitment. He still doesn't have an answer to the balls, which is very bad for him because those are very tanky. So as soon as an item drops, he is gonna have some issues. Yeah, unfortunate timing on the Phoenixes here. Extended range Phoenix, Steelball, and training. All of these are very strong. This Steelball is gonna level next turn. This is the greedy version, but it's very good with the charge shot. I think we have to do that, right? Okay, another missed placement there. Actually, if I put them here, these will split, right? Yeah. Ooh, he does shield that. Interesting. The problem is he's still gonna get wrecked by the Arclight in the end. So you might need Phoenix range or charge shot. Next. I'm afraid we're not gonna get the shield down. Ah, that's sad. The shield was a very good play here. I didn't expect him to shield here, to be honest. I was thinking more of a central shield, but I guess he is very much worried about his Mustangs getting stuck, which is correct. Deployment module. Is it time now? There's the dog in front, by the way. Advanced missile system. I think I will skip because we have a lot of upgrades to do here. What happens if we drop him over here? Marksman will not turn, okay. Let's hope that is correct. Something like this. Anti-air barrage on the fortress. Okay, so the classic Phoenix counter. Our cheese flank does make it in. Let's see if we can get this round done with that. I'm gonna say it's a little bit late, but it is worth it in my opinion because we get a shield out of this. Ooh, that was close. Oh. What the hell happened? I guess somebody raided me. Thank you very much, whoever it is. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Super supply, probably right. It's very early in the game. Lightning Storm if you want to finish, but I'm afraid he's gonna drop me here. Hang on a second. So one time I do not get it. Oh, it's Dillo actually. Alright, thank you very much. Guess you were playing in the tournament, I assume? I think I saw your name there. Thank you very much for the raid, man. Okay. Do we super supply? I guess so. Hate doing that in the aggro. Okay, I guess he's gonna reshield this. I will attempt a snipe. Oh, actually we don't have the money. Oh no. Maybe I should have checked beforehand. Oh no. Come on. Okay, got him. Oh, you played on the alternative account. Oh, the guy is a little bit mad. I mean, if you keep that tower up. True. It sucks so much. Let's be honest here, I'm usually the one on the receiving end of this kind of play. I get shot in an absolute another dimension. And the worst thing is even, it's gonna be a freaking tower kill on a turn where I pick super supply. That feels so bad for him. Okay, bacon or shield? I think rank 5 crawler is not really the play here. Shield on balls, always nice. He didn't actually answer the Phoenix, or did he missile that one last turn? Disrespectful. Okay. I'm gonna guess shield is the correct play here. Can we just... Is he gonna drop a Mustang here? Most likely, right? Rocket here, most likely. I think I will try to go for a nice little interception play here. See if we can out cheese the forts pretty much. Oh, interceptor into incendiary. Holy moly, the poor guy. Oh, he actually drops the raw spear with anti-air. Okay. Yeah, those are extended range phoenixes. It's the reason why I actually went into the Phoenixes at all. I think Fortress Anti-Air is a little bit of a cheese against Phoenix because you can counter that with the Missile Interceptor. And if I get extended range, I mean, what else would you want to do, right? And his play, even this one, is also something that plays into Mustang, which is not a good feeling because I think Mustang is pretty good at the moment, to say the least. And you also deny all the rocket spam. That should keep him alive, I think. He's toast. Oh my goodness. I hate Steelballs. I hate them. No, seriously, it's a very good unit. I mean, I'm not an aggro player. I usually play pretty much standard, I would say. Although I will deploy ASIM, no problem. But this kind of stuff is super duper annoying. Like 2 units here, and I still get this ball. Look at this on the fort. It's a full shielded level 2 fortress, so it's still dies to all of this. Yeah. So the incendiary hound play was coming. I was expecting oil though. That was a little bit odd that he didn't oil me there. Well, it's GG anyway. Look at this. I have fallen. Oh, he's in me again. Okay, okay. Rematch time. Now it's 2 forts, Panzo. I know you were colorblind, but it was 2 forts. It's just 1 gray fort, which you probably don't count, but the anti-air does scale with the number of forts, not with the levels, so I guess it is a relevant metric. But still, I mean, he was too behind to get anything done with anti-air there. No steel balls. This is a steel ball pack, technically, right? But we have no chaff clear. Let's do it for the lulz. I've never played quick supply balls. What does he have? Mustang crawler? Supply spec. This guy is a supply spec enjoyer. Look at my HP. Holy moly. So is he gonna be on the line with that? He runs high explosive. Hmm. This is nothing I want to steelball, to be honest. Come on. Let's go with the arc lights and see what he does. What does I like this. This is the kind of recommended place that I want to see. I'm guessing we go this side, I guess. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna keep the 200, I think, because I don't want to drop a Phoenix into this kind of deployment, and I don't know what he's gonna play yet. Here's hint hounds again. Okay. Panzer, one time I actually chose a recommended by a fellow streamer that was running arc lights and spiders because I misclicked. He also misclicked, and since it was the only time somebody has deployed this, he got me a recommended on how to play spider arc light, which was absolutely garbage. I still won, but it was obviously just due to the recommended. I forgot his name. What was his name? The French guy. I'm sure there's many French players, but I only remember one guy from higher MMR. Masao? Yeah, Masao. That guy. That was awesome. That was such a troll game. Alright, I didn't pay attention, but we won and we got heavy armor, so I guess we can justify the balls now, right? Rhino drop. Is he gonna drop my tower here? Maybe? That was great. It was a spider arc light. I've never seen that kind of opener. Because it seems kind of redundant, but you know. Yeah, I think I will take the heavy armor. For now we don't have to transition, so there's no really point of doing anything else, but... Alright, more arc lights. We can also drop the arc light here, right? Yeah, sure. Since it's into Mustangs and all that stuff. Do we miss anything? No, I'm greedy. Ooh, instant scorpion in my face. Okay. Will we get punished? Yes, we will. On the other hand, his scorpion is also gonna get shot by the saber, so in that sense we are not getting punished. Yeah, he's just gonna get barely the last shot into him. Okay, Arclight did not do his job. Feels bad, man. But that's just a matter of too many units at the same time, I think. Okay. It was fantastic. Masao was in the stream and I actually got to pick his failed start. That was... and won with that. That was the worst part, actually. The tactic did work out. Guess we can deploy an extra Arclight here. Big Phoenix boy. And a lot of fangs. There's so many fangs. Guess I will grab the fangs. Right, so... we keep a fang around here. Maybe. So we're gonna take the upgrades. I think another Arclight is in order. Do we need cross support elsewhere? We do. And I do not trust him with this tower. And no, damn it. Wanted to take the attack here. Okay, so there's gonna be even more scorpions with range now. Okay, so he's a scorpion enjoyer. It's true, the recommended things are sometimes something from the Stone Age. It's I don't know why they don't have a feature where it just deletes stuff if it's from like 3 patches ago. Sometimes recommend stuff that hasn't been played in over 2 years at this point. I remember the recommended being an entire blob of units in starting position because some high elo guy went AFK and didn't deploy any of his units, so that was the recommended, the giga blob straight in the middle. Fantastic. Was multiple of those actually. Oh, Arclight, look at this. Are we smart? I think we are. So smart. Yeah, I think we have to. Do we actually stay in Saber too? Does Saber even beat Scorpion? I mean, they both don't do anything as long as there's no wave clear for them. I love my hackers, but there's not that much to hack, to be honest. So he deployed some fangs here, which is bad for us. We are a ball stream, right? We wanted to play balls, so I guess we have to play them. Can we just put them on a line here? What is going to deploy here? Hounds? Most likely, right? This is where the learning thing comes in, because I have no idea how you play this. I wanted probably an upgrade here. Okay, so Steelball is on duty. Nukes that Scorpion out of existence. But our Chaff Clear is not looking that hot, to be honest. The issue is I have played so much Scorpion into the balls and I lost so many times that it was really starting to piss me off. That's why I'm playing balls right now, by the way. And yeah, as I mentioned, I wanted to enhance this tower one. I think that was the correct play. Look at this annoying little steel ball. I think if I fortified that one, that would be fine. Oh, what the hell? Arclight got absolutely deleted out of existence. Okay, Melting Point, Typhoon, Phantom Ray. Guess Typhoon. Also a unit I don't play, because I'm not playing Argo. House Typhoon into balls. Not the trash cans. Melting Point is good, I guess. Get an instant lock here. I don't know. Typhoon into Scorpion has to be some sort of a troll play, right? Let's take the Melter. So I want another Arclight. Right over there. Upgrade the balls. Let me lock that real quick. One more Arclight. We're still pretty dead to cheese in our back here. That's a little bit too close. Okay, he's going for the Typhoon now. I guess we have the Sabers at the moment to break the shields, which is not too bad, but on this side we don't have any solutions to that. Arclight is gonna deal with the doggies and the late shove, that's really nice. And this Arclight is gonna be super leveled pretty soon because of the Mustangs here. Yeah, we're lacking a little bit in the DPS department. I think I wanted to switch to Phoenixes earlier, but then the melting point distracted me, so I guess we're playing Melta now. But currently Melta is busy shooting one Mustang at a time. But there was the hero Arclight in the back. Is he gonna do it? Ah. Close one, close one. Not really, but we have no DPS here on this side. So EMAC sounds very juicy into this shield. Advanced missile could be playable. Yeah, but the main issue that we have is we don't have enough steel balls, right? We just need 10 more. And then we can just beat these Typhoons straight from the line. I think EMP is too juicy not to. Okay. I will actually deploy another meta here. Sounds pretty troll, but I think that the Sabers will have some issues here. Do we hit the armor? Can do one more thing here. Missile here. Okay, the Scorpion is running away. Interesting. My thinking is, can we get arc lights onto the Scorpions so we get to EMP them? I think if they get hit with EMP, they just die. But at the moment, we're not clearing the Scorpions fast enough. A worm. Okay. Into melter. I don't know about this one. We're lacking Chef Clay here. Interesting. Okay, Wasp Swarm. Not that interesting. Iron Blast. Very interesting. Straight through here, maybe. Yeah. Guess we have to do that, right? He's probably gonna Iron Blast me as well. Trying to be a little bit ballsy here. The big suck. Make them a little bit more tanky, right? Wow, he doesn't go iron? Okay. What did he pick? Efficient giant manu- Oh, he's in improved sandworm. I didn't even see that. My goodness. Yeah, my bad then. But I didn't expect him to pick the worm into this kind of setup, to be honest. Oh well. I could use some later arc lights, to be honest, so these melters don't get stuck on the Mustangs all the time. Look at this hero crawler, by the way. Backdooring them like it's no tomorrow. Barrier sounds good. Super heavy armor also very good into worm, because he can't one-shot me, even if he tries to. But we already have a level 3 melter, so I don't think it's gonna make such a difference, right? I don't know about that one. Super heavy armor. Yeah, I have multiple balls. I'm balls on the ground, balls on legs. As you can see, this is a ball. There's 4 of them, maybe? There will be 4 of them. I just didn't get around to doing it. I think I will actually attempt another ugly ball here. And I will try to hit a missile here. And I will missile my back this time. We are so open to tower snipage, it's not even funny. I guess we go for 1 shield here. Yeah, look at this. There's another worm. Maybe I should have deployed another ball in the middle here. This guy really enjoys improved sandworm. It's not even really sure why he does that, but he is an sandworm enjoyer. That does actually one-shot my balls. This tower is looking very dead. Luckily we do have energy absorption, so as long as he doesn't have EMP, we hopefully can heal through the damage. Yeah, look at this. It's already too late. The melter has spoken. GG. So at least I had more balls than I had melters. And to be honest, the balls were doing not that terrible. They had a lot of impact on all the barriers and whatnot. But these balls obviously did not do it too much. They just got one shot. This strike upgrade is really strong against them. I mean, there has to be something else here. There has to be a unit here. But I mean, they were warping in. How much shove does he have? Look at this. Holy moly. But still, my Arclights were very smart. Much smart, much shove clear. Except this one, it got worm blocked. But even this Arclight did so much. It took the tower easy peasy and saved us from a lot of HP. But this was a mistake. This happens only when you're streaming. I always keep a tab on what he picks, and I always look at the text. So I didn't even see the improved sandworm coming, quite frankly, because I thought it was such a bad idea to play that into a melter and steel ball composition. I mean, I don't see any unit on this board that actually minds playing into worm. Oh, look at this. We have the second no life badge. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I agree, Pansu. I like the worm idea. It's just the situation is so off. It's like you were saying, you're gonna deploy balls into the scorpions? Sure, I will. If the scorpions are very much up front, we're not playing standard, yada yada yada. I can hit the I spawn all the crawlers upgrade, which scorpions absolutely hate, and so on. But the melter has all the counterattacks, and it's sitting also on the line, so the worm cannot even do much in terms of mass lava spawning or stuff like that. I don't know. But if I learned something about Mechabellum, it's you oftentimes cannot predict what your opponent does because it will be to their detriment. So if you read too hard into what they are trying to do, you might sometimes counter yourself because you're not, he's no way he's gonna be that stupid, and then he does it and you lose. Just have a look at Steel Sane and his Phoenix play. He always keeps the goddamn Phoenix around. If you don't counter that, you will lose the tower next turn. Doesn't make sense, but you know, he's just saying you deal with that or I punish you. Okay, there is balls. Is this a dreaded quadruple ball start into balls? Okay. Maybe not quadruple ball start, okay. Maybe some burps could be an option. Because he's gonna go, is he gonna go Arclight with that actually? What are these techs? This man is wild. Fortified and damage sharing, okay. He's cost control, so he could cheese for a bird as well. Let's do it. I want to see bird on bird action here. Is that recommended? It is actually. Okay, I like this. And guys, this was actually, I know this game where this recommended formation is from. It's from a tournament that Underdog actually won. But it was one of the worst starts I think he had. So we're obviously gonna pick that one, right? How can we lose? Did he pick a bird? He did not. We win. Yay. Steel ball on steel ball action. Does our steel ball actually survive? No, he does not. It's fine though. Can we kill this? Good doggy. Yep. I know. It was just funny that it's actually on a dog start, because he was forcing dogs on underdog, you know? All the dogs. I like it. Also, Arbiter won the other tournament as well, so he's all about those. I guess we both gonna get wasp cheesed, right? Do we pretend like we care, or do we not? He might actually drop some Mustangs here, just to deal with the Phoenix and the Wasp. I think I have to drop it anyway, right? So let's drop it in the middle. Need some actual chuff. So the steel balls don't get the locks here. Actually, can the Arclight lock onto our Hound? Do we care? Maybe not so much, right? Is there a breaking point here? Don't think so. This is stupid, by the way. I shouldn't have done that. Because there could be a steel ball here if he's really ballsy. He's not. Okay. We're fine. This steel ball got instant lock though. That feels quite bad. He deployed one Copium marksman to deal with the phoenixes. Alright. I respect that. I think that's stupid, but you know. He's pretending it's gonna do something. But maybe the wasp will actually kill the phoenixes. No. Does he run assault marksman? Alright, this makes more sense. Assault marksman actually is something he could do here. Don't know who this is, so I have no idea if he actually will click the magic button. Imp core photon coating, okay. I think photon coating actually massive value here. He drops a crawler here, okay. Interesting. Assault fortress, nah. Actually code the balls here. Makes him EMP immune as well. He didn't put any chuff in front, but chose to put it on my side. I find that very weird. I think I will try to punish him. The Chorus will escape. Do we level the hounds? Maybe this one? And I guess we have to get the crawler here, right? Let's actually keep it here because of the Arclight in the corner. Does go Arclight range, okay. So his chaff clear is way better than ours at the moment. Oh, we actually meet on the line, okay. Does he have attack? He does have attack. I think I locked on earlier, right? Come on. Yes. Got it. And boom goes the tower. Okay. Look at this. Big suck. The only problem is his heavy target lock actually might do something in this kind of situation. Oh look, there's another big boy. Has to be Wasp or Typhoon. Is Typhoon actually good into Bone Mirror though? Not quite sure about that one. Wasp is good into Phantom Ray and the Melta. I think it has to be Wasp, right? And if it's just to defend here. So here we can set up the big package. Where would he missile? He could put a Sarah down here and just ground spec. Can't get rid of that Arclight easily. Okay, let's go for the Phantom Rays. Okay, Arclight is dealt with. Phantom Rays with Death Cloak. Can somebody tell me why people play this? Because I saw a lot of Stealth Cloak Arclights, Phantom Rays in the last few games, and to be honest, they all failed. It was horrible every time somebody clicked it. Especially into a Wasp drop, I don't know. Orbital Bombardment. So ball here could be useful. I don't think I want bombardment, right? Fission tank. I'll just skip. That's another missile. This one as well. And then we just she's loaded up. And maybe a security missile in case there's something happening. He does go for Wraith with armor, okay. He doesn't have armor on his Phantom Rays, okay, I get it. I still don't think that's a good idea into Wasp, but maybe it is. Because the Wraith loses to the range anti-air play just like the Phantom Rays do. No, not the Phoenix. Maybe it's gonna bait him into buying more Phantom Rays, so that's that would be good for me. So I probably need a EMP source at some point, which I unfortunately do not run on my Wasp anymore. So Raiden is very good. There's the EMP source as well. We could also go for Vulcan, because we don't have any chaff clear. At the moment I'm chaff clearing with missiles, which is not really what you want to do. But I think Raiden is too good, right? What do we Raiden? Just these balls? There is a wasp swarm coming, which is actually quite annoying, because I don't want to deploy anything for that. So I think we have to go with our wasp package. Then we have to missile that again. Don't have to missile that. I think I will just attempt to defend this with a wasp just on the play here. Actually, scratch that. Want to defend the Phantom Ray. And then I guess we put a crawler there. Okay. He has nuke rhinos in the corner. Holy moly. What a man. What a man. I mean, I'm fine with that. He can nuke my guys. I don't mind. The only thing that matters here is if he wins on the wasp or if he does not. Alright. He's calling early GG. GG then. Poor guy. 80,000? Is that a Smurf or something? Typical meme. Nah, it's fine. He can decide what he wants to do. And since it's very easy to Smurf on this game... Oh, there is actually more than Grandmaster? Didn't even know that one. Or is it just limitless? Okay, it's just Grandmaster 3 and then that's it. Okay. Look at this big credits reward. 100 credits out of... Let me check. 20,000. I can actually buy a Phoenix. To be honest, I don't like the camo skins too much, so I'm not gonna buy that one. But I want to get my hacker skin. I know I'm not playing hackers right now because I am playing the Steelball live, but still. Don't be fooled though, Steelballs are OP, but I dropped like, let's say, 170, 180 MMR playing in the tournaments and just playing the same thing over and over again to see if it works out and see how the doggies did. They did in fact do pretty good, but the rest of the comp wasn't as good. So obviously the opponents are not as strong as they should be. So I'm kind of smurfing as well. I do not see any balls. That's bad news. How about this one? This looks like a ball opener, right? Into Sledgehammer. That is terrible. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't see any balls. Maybe he's gonna deploy as usual. Let's do that one. Did somebody actually play this? They did, of course. I guess we're going for a fire tech hound something. I don't know. I hate having fire and then running into the fire with my own Mustangs. Sure. It's recommended, so it has to be good. That's the order. Doggies actually with the fire upgrade very good into the sledgehammers. The sledgehammers are very tanky and they don't tend to move as much. So they're sitting in the fire and just dying. So in this case actually not that bad to click. And since we don't have any arc lights or anything like that. you know. Maybe we can get this tower, but I don't think we can. Some very weak balls though. Okay, okay. So this is actually nice. People expect me to deploy something normal and then they get surprised by the ball. Do we beacon? Wasp cheese is on the table. I have some wasp protection. Could drop actually a Mustang here. So it runs into those fangs later. Shield airdrop very good in this position because he doesn't have much shield break. I think I like the shield. The beacon was also good, was very good drops here. Where do we drop that? So corner dogs. And then one security missile, I guess. Oh, I should have put it here. My bad. Well, it goes for the shield as well, okay. Interesting. Ooh, instant scorpion pick into this. And look at this scorpion countering my steel balls. Look at it. It's a tragedy. Alright, steel balls, time to do your work. The grand slaying of the shields and the scorpion and the tower. No, just don't run. No. I guess it was super efficient because they ran away. My shield is alive and his shield died. 10 out of 10 gameplay. Alrighty. We can have humongous balls if we want to. They are cost control balls still, but you know. Photon emission, ampli-core for the Mustangs could be an option. And here's a saber-tooth now. Which means we should deploy more balls, right? I guess I have to take the intense. It's about commitment, not about good plays, right? Something over here. Then we finally have to get some chuff, because now there's the big hitters on the board. We have to get some protection. Do we got a split here somewhere? Okay. He deploys his Sabertooth in the same position as the steel balls. That is very ballsy. No pun intended. Oh, my steel ball found one fang. Because these balls are no usual balls. They are Uruk balls. I don't know. I have no idea how the thing goes in English. They are Uruk-hai. Because they can take one scorpion shot and one saber shot to the face and not die. But they did not actually do it in time. That's the problem with the Scorpion, right? The Scorpion and the Mustangs do not got it. But this is a very forward Scorpion. I think we can punish that. Okay, is it now time for the Typhoon? Because we're still fighting into Scorpion. Or do we just boat him? Has to be boat, right? So far forward as well. The disrespect. Okay. He does upgrade the Scorpion, okay. He goes for a Typhoon in the backside. Interesting. Okay, my Steelballs are still getting stuck through some fangs here, so I guess we have to do something about that. Oh, he actually just killed. That's bad. I would actually like some Phoenixes here in the front for later. Let's hope the shield survives. It's looking good though. It does not. Oh well. Alright, so bow drop was successful, so now he has to put chaff here. We could go for a steel production. Could also go for nano repair. Okay, I'm thinking we need one more Mustang here in the front. What else do we drop? I will still attempt this. Okay, there's one Phoenix still left there. Then I will... guess I will just missile this, because there's gonna be unit here. So now we get the lock onto the Scorpion here. Okay, so he's into full anti-air Typhoon. Okay, good to know. So Steelballs are now getting a little bit further, but they're still dying too fast, so we need range on those now. But now our Mustang's actually getting pretty juiced. Obviously they don't do very well into Typhoons, but these Typhoons feed a lot of XP. So we will scale faster than him. Especially after he clicks anti-air here. Redeployment. could be funny because we can redeploy those steel balls. I think I actually like that. Do we use jump drive? I don't think so. So we put crawlers in the corner. Get the boat in here. Actually, I will just grab that to this side as well, right? Now we already have the missile there. I didn't even remember if I put that there. Yeah, I'm not sure about the fire doggers. If I do them, I will do them very late, so we don't ruin the surprise, because he can get interceptor Mustangs. I think that's a better finisher play than a upfront play. My Steelballs didn't make it to the tower. I didn't click speed, right? We're still scaling here, though. This is getting out of hand. If I click this button, the Sabertooth and the other guys will evaporate. Look at these spawned Steelballs. Badger, Fortress, Vulcan, Raiden. I think this is just Raiden time, right? Raiden with EMAG shuts down this kind of play. We can redeploy though. Do we want to push this side again? I think I will just attempt a finisher here. There should be chaff here, right? In the corner. Let's put one missile here just in case he does something interesting. He is in Raiden with range, but he doesn't run anti-EMP, okay. I don't have the chaff clay here necessary to push. That's unfortunate. I have to see what went wrong there. I'm not really certain what did. But we are lacking the DPS necessary to finish these big units. Okay. I guess we have to make the fire play. Because Because it looks like a chaff clearing issue. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he put the mech rage on. Can I beacon both? It's a little bit iffy. Kind of, yeah. Let's get one more dog. I think I will actually try to do the Mustang thing. I'm not sure about the missile. I think I should have missiled here in the back. Yeah, the boat is the escape, but at least the other boat did it. And I had too much on this side to actually survive. So now the scaling of the Typhoons has begun, so we have huge damage on them. Come on, kill the tower. Ah, this is unfortunate. The tower doesn't go down. Yeah, might have been enough, but I don't think we can come back from this triple tech. It's a little bit too much damage. Yeah. Okay, how can we counter that? Is it a War Factory play? Because it might. Typhoon should be good enough to deal with the Stormcallers, right? Phantom Ray, no. Fire Badger, Napalm. I don't know. I don't think any of these are the solution here. Guess I will take a Badger. Because at least that one does a lot of work here. I think the boats are fine, they're just not at the same spot as the guys that need them. I don't know. Oh my god, it's a leg. Full leggy here. I'm not sure if I can break these shields without the bolts. That's the main issue I got in this kind of play here. But maybe the beacon wasn't as smart because I already lacked the damage. Yep. That's a replay game for sure. But I think the main issue was in the other games we had enough tempo to not need chaff clear, and now we are dying to the chaff clear and we don't have a proper tank. So I think we actually should go for the for the play with the War Factory. Where do we drop it though? Improved Wasp is cute, but I don't think we can spawn anything here. Tank production. I think absorption is the best one here. See if the factory can do it. Where do we put that though? We could put it here. We could put it here to defend the tower. I think I actually like that. Oh, didn't click the shield. I misclick these things all the time. I just fumble around and then I can't hit the line because I wanted to deploy it closer. Yeah, it's still taking a ton of damage. But I don't think it was a comeback mechanic here either way. Okay, so the War Factory did exactly what it was supposed to do, but even with that kind, we can't do anything about the quadrat check. Alright, GG. I think the problem was we didn't deploy enough Steelballs, right? This was a fake. Just one Steelball. But that usually happens when you're running cost control. You have to win pretty early. Otherwise it's gonna be pretty painful. But it's for sure misplaced in that kind of thing. Oh, look at this. Ananasu. It's actually quite some time to play against him. Alright, do we have an actual ball pack this time? No, we don't. What would you pick with that? I don't run Assault Marksman. Maybe I should if I want to play this kind of thing. Maybe Training Spec? I really dislike this Fang Sledge stuff into a ASIM push. I don't know about this one. Okay, I think I will try to attempt Doggos, Steelballs and Doggos, but I will try to get them from the middle, if that makes sense. So not a ASIM push, but just similar. What do we deploy into this? Guess it's just Arclight. Is it gonna be a push for Nananasu? I don't remember what he plays. Has been a hot minute. Okay, he does play ASIM. Okay. What does he have? He has fire for extinguisher, so has pretty much normal techs. Kind of carry sledge, except he has field maintenance. And he has normal crawler techs, okay. Rhino on 4. At least we hit the correct arc light on the side. And he does actually drag my sledges into the fight. That's nice, because these sledges are off in Narnia if they don't do that. But yeah, we need Arclight support here, maybe even Scorpion support. Because unfortunately the Steelballs do not clear this kind of stuff, even though we are on the Steelball copium. But that's not gonna work. One of the rare things that Steelballs cannot deal with is mass medium chaff. That's actually the only thing they can't deal with, because they will out-tank and out-DPS everything else. And flying units, I guess. Ew. Got the level upgrade on the second turn. That's actually ugly because of the level 2 Arclight. Okay. So we have an orange man. We have a rhino that could walk in here. Fire Badger flank, always nasty because this is a very strong unit early. Think I will take the Badger. In case he does flank, and if he doesn't, I have an answer to get the hounds and the sledgehammers tanked down here. Oh, music stopped. There we go. Think I will just go for more Arclights at this point. The Badger will be my sledge tank pretty much. Okay, never mind, we need chaff. Okay, fire badgers are on the correct spot. But we need front chaff for the orangemen. Other than that, I don't see anything interesting happening, so it's just leveling the existing units. I really would like a Scorpion here. This is a great Scorpion board. That's unfortunate. We'll get a lot of value on the Orangemen here. And we don't have much that kills these guys. Also a very good hacker game, to be honest. I haven't played hacker in a long time, so maybe it is time now. Because he doesn't have any chaff to speak of. Shield airdrop is pretty okay here. Amplifying core, nano repair. Nano repair could be good on the Badger. I like the shield airdrop, I think. So if you go for the hacker, we have very few resources left. I could sell out of a sledge here or out of the Badger. I think I will just do that, right? I have an Arclight here that gets pulled anyway. So I will attempt a hacker hold here. Because I don't want to sell sledges, I think that's pretty troll. Oh, actually a shield here. That's a very ugly shield. More crawlers and a level 2 tower, okay. I'm fine with that one because I have an arc light here that needs work anyway. And there's more sledges coming, fantastic. That's what you want to see if you have a hacker. Now the hacker can hack these doggies, which is very easy targets to level some XP here. Because they give a lot of XP for pretty much no killing power required. And then their hacking of some crawlers is also not an issue because they will keep these sledges occupied since their chaff clear is so terrible. Alright, that's a hold. Okay. Missile device could be useful if he clicks field maintenance. Could also be used to nuke this battle line here. I think I will actually take that one, that is so much value. We can also blast the shield away, because this shield has 50,000. Now we have a bunch of damage on this one. Okay, so Hacker has to be upgraded. I will range the arc lights now, because there will be chaff appearing here. I think I will actually sell the sledge. There might be a rhino down here. But deploying a hacker here is pretty painful because there's pretty much nothing else here. So I think for him that would be the correct play. Maybe he drops the rhino in here. Not sure how good that is for him. Could work for one round. Actually think I want the Fang a little bit more in the front. Oh, he actually goes for the rhino. Okay. Oh no, he took the missile, right? Oh no. This is where this all goes south, because he has so many units in my flank. Yep. There was a big value missile. I think that was absolutely warranted. Because this is the turn where the rhino spawns in, so that's the weakest turn. And he also goes for a boat. Now the boat makes sense because I'm in hackers, and hackers do not like getting air rushed. There's some Mustangs, there's the Scorpions. Not that good into boat though. Could go for Saber just to get rid of this rhino threat. This is actually a hard one. The Mustang answers the boat immediately, but we are not sure how many boats there are gonna be anyway. So that is quite kind of questionable. So we need another arc light in front. Missile here. Ah, didn't use this one. My bad. Okay, so Rhino is slowed down, so we can take over that one pretty easily. But our Mustangs don't have range yet, so they will wander out of the hacker shield. So that is something that needs solving. Other than that, the hacker is pretty good against the Overlord because we can hack his stages. So the Overlord has to chuff clear on his own side. But as you can see, our Mustangs all just died. He also took the Stormcallers, which is great, because now we have a triple counter, which is Mustangs with range and interceptor. Does very well into bolts, does very well into Stormcallers. And we'll just stall out the game for the hackers to get their value. That is all we are attempting here. The only problem is we die to some cheese, like air cheese over here, stuff like that. Also orbital bombardment, I guess. Javelin shield. I think the javelin is correct. He might put the shield onto this one. I hope he does, because we will nuke that into lower orbit. So it has to be range here. Has to be hacker level, so we get the shields. Other than that, I will just try to hide some Mustangs back here. Oh, actually I'm missing 50. Never mind. Then I guess one missile for good luck, right? Okay. So this time we were still vulnerable to the boat. Okay, he ranges the boat, that's nice. And we take the orbital quite well because we have the hacker shields and high level. Oh, he cheeses my tower. Ah, that is good play by him. That's what I'm saying. We are very, very hard pressed on actually fighting that one. But I think in the long run it's a good thing because he still has all of these Stormcallers. And we still have all the counters on the board. We just don't have enough in the right positions, and we need a super duper high fortified tower on this side, so we don't die to the cheese again. But yeah. We'll actually take the boat. How did that one not die? Did I miss the tungsten? Oh, I have to watch the replay on that one. That would be very ugly if I did. Additional deployment is pretty good here. He might try to Rhino drop this, but to be honest, I don't care. I think if I pick the Electromag Blast and he does the photon emission, we have a bunch of problems. So I think I will actually skip that one. We'll take an additional deployment. So we use this as a way to keep our units back. Same for this one. We could go for a missile interceptor here, but I don't think we have to. Can we hit a missile onto the sledge line here? I think it's gonna hit the crawler. I think I will still attempt it. And then one over here in case there's cheese happening. I would like the... Wow, he does not go for photon. This is why I don't like playing in lower MMR brackets. I think you should go for that play. I mean, if this gets EMP'd and you are in double tagged overlords, it is absolutely terrible. So I think that is a mistake by my opponent. Yeah, this side is holding just fine. We are not so fine over here because we have troubles breaking the shields now. Oh, we got the shield, but it's too late, right? Yeah. Yeah, my bad. We were one turn late on the deployment against the boats. So I guess the photon should have been the play. The photon, the blast. But this one, the advanced missile device turn, that was absolutely deadly. Because we both have so shitty setups here. And the worst thing is, all of this stuff does not get countered by Steelballs, so I couldn't actually play the game. Unfortunate. Okay. Gaspo, don't know who he is. Let's hope we get an action opener this time. Okay, there is a supply opener. Guess we take those. It's not even that low of a HP. I would like the speed spec though. But no speedballs today. Not yet. Into Saber, right. This is looking promising. Elite spec. Might actually drop some nasty crawlers on me. I think we just go for crawlers for now. What do the recommended say? Okay, I like this. Little hound front line with some crawler support later. And this is just the stack. I don't like the stacking, to be honest, because the stacking makes sure that you get punished by missiles pretty hard, so you have to deploy Chaff in the next turn. He goes for Arc Light, okay. I think I'm actually fine with that one, because the Arc Light does not counter the Steelballs and it feeds a lot of XP. I have problems clearing the blue crawlers because that would require me to have arc lights and sledges, something like that. And we don't have either, so I don't know. The thing is, arc lights do outscale the Steelballs because of their charge shot, but then his chaff clear goes into the dumpster. Oh, now we have level 2 balls. Haste module, Rhino Assault. Could go for a Rhino in the back here. Haste module is also juicy, but I don't think it's really necessary. We could go for a Phoenix here, right? Phoenix into this. Looks quite nice. Could also go Mustang, because Mustang is great into Saber. I think I will try that. I like the Mustang comp last time. And there is Fangs on the board right now that I don't like. Think he's gonna bum rush my tower? Nah. He's not. Nah, he's on the full Arclight train. Okay. There's the blue cross I was worried about. But thanks to the Mustangs, we clear those pesky fangs a lot faster. And we also get to profit from these elite XP. And Mustangs and Steelballs are both very scary once they get XP. So now we have level Steelballs. And we have decent chaff clear, I guess. We have the Hound, Mustang, Copium, chaff clear. Yeah, doubly leveled Steelballs. Oi, oi, oi. Wasp, also a good addition, because he doesn't have big anti-air yet. Melting Point, Scorpion, obviously good for him because of the Steelballs. I think Wasp has to be the play here. Some crawlers to... Can we get a triple split? No. Not at the moment. Then I guess one light crawler. Goes for oil, okay. And goes into Mustangs. Okay, so he saw the Wasp coming. But I think the Wasp still have some value here, because they can clear off these Arclights very quickly. He did, however, get an instant lock with the Scorpion, which is very painful, because we don't have any DPS left here. So I'm not sure if the Mustangs can even take out the Scorpion. Come on, do it! Oh, look at this. No HP. Okay, I guess the Steelballs can take them. Of course, everything has to be done by the Steelballs again. It's fine though, it's level 3 ball now, so that is getting very, very scary. And that was a oil turn, so he has... Now, if he's big brain, he's gonna use a dog to ignite the fire, which we could big brain counter by pressing Missile Interceptor. Although that is a very costly play for me. I think it has to be the power system always here, right? So we upgrade the Mustangs, we upgrade the Steelball. We sell the Wasp, because I don't want to feed XP. And then we mobile Bacon straight into the tower. He could also try to oil him. If he ignites this, he's gonna burn himself. Yeah, I don't think. I don't wanna go as far. Some late crawlerage here. He does not do it, but he goes for the charge shot Arclights. That's nice. So now we have a chance to kill him with the Mustangs only, because the Mustangs don't care about charge shot too much. They do care, however, that the fact that the Arclights are all shooting very, very slowly now. And he does not run armor. Actually, the beacon was a little bit too long. Could have deployed that shorter, so our Steelballs get to the other side quicker. But it doesn't matter because the Mustangs will kill the tower anyway, so... Alright, that was his second oil turn. Looking less successful. Yeah, there's the fire. We could actually go for Stormcaller. Does very well against Arclight and Scorpion. Farseer, do we need for anything? We could go Farseer and go EMP, but I don't want to, I think. Could also go Fire Badger so we have more than Copium Chuff clear. But that's bad into Charge Shot, so I think Stormcaller is correct here. Just some aggressive placement. Great Mustangs. Then we get another angle of ball attacks here. Making use of our speed spec. And I will actually attempt suck or range. I think range is correct. Okay, let's see it. Okay, so Fire Badgers are pretty good against us, but they die too quickly because the Mustangs are already leveled, and now his towers is... He doesn't have any towers, let's put it like this, because T-Balls cannot be stopped once this kind of stuff is happening. This Arclight thing is absolute copium. It did get nerfed, so it's more expensive, and it's even more expensive in the way that the Arclight gets less XP, a lot of less XP than it used to. You can actually go Elite Crawler. Enhancement module. We could get value on the balls here. I think I will do that. Because we can promote, sell out, put it on the Mustang so we get a good Mustang item. Sheared that. We are open to air cheese on both towers. So we will try not to die. Need the attack buff so the Mustangs can carry. I think we can just drop a ball here. One more Mustang. Nice. Preempted both missiles. Oh, this missile actually hits the speedball, right? So that's value for him. He does kill these Steelballs, unfortunately, because of the crawler. So the flanking play was a one turn, one and done thing. Look at this one Steelball. Oh, he actually hits MP now. Okay, so the Arclights are online. They still absolutely get melted by the Mustangs. Look at this one Mustang killing the tower. Another play we have is we can go into hackers now, because the hackers will clear medium units quite easily. And we have a big front line already. Oh, actually, I don't want to say this one, but I guess it does level, so let's keep it as is. So this is still open to steel ballage, right? Unfortunately, impact drill doesn't do it here. I think I will go for the hacker play that I mentioned. Because we get instant lock on onto this side. Instant lock on this side. Protect this against air cheese. I think I will actually attempt to get the Stormcallers in. Yeah, this is why I deployed the shield here. Oh no, he actually gets crawlers in front. What the hell? Okay, I did not see that one coming. Why does he go crawlers there? Oh, this guy didn't get hacked. Look at that. Okay, this is some next level play I don't get at all. Because I know what he's trying to do, but why would you do that in that turn on this flank? I mean, you can put it just in front and you're fine. Okay. So it's gonna be very painful. There's gonna be a lot of chuff here. So what do we do about the crawler spam? We have a javelin. He might try to javelin me, so I think I have to beacon this one. Could get a double hit on the Archis here. I think we have to go Vulcan, right? We could go Wraith. I'm not sure how good Wraith clears this, but I think it's cheaper than Vulcan, so I guess it's gonna be the classic. And then just more shielding and a tower missile, I guess. That's missile my Stormcaller. Yeah, this is ugly. There's gonna be a lot of chuff coming. But the Wraith does actually clear this side instantaneously. That's nice. This Wraith will obviously die to the Mustangs once they target him. But until then, the Wraith will clear a lot of things. And we do get the Arclight hacked, so the tower does die. Last time that was really close with the Arclight. I think if I hacked that one, I might have actually have a chance here. So really good play by my opponent. Like a 10 out of 10 cheese turn. The problem is though, the Wraith with just this tech clears this in 2 shots. And there's a humongous AoE on the shots here. Yeah. So I'm thinking Steelballs looking quite solid here. Devo carried the early game. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright. I'll take a quick toilet break and then we'll continue on balling. Let me see what you can get. There's a wood here, look at this. I'm not sure if we're gonna see any ball gameplay. More likely just the boats, but you know. Ah, guess I have to wait the 20 seconds. Alright, so in case you enjoy the stream, feel free to follow. I don't stream all the time, but mostly on Wednesdays and then on the weekends, because I have a full-time job. Just like Dillo, so I can't be online all the time, but if I can squish some in, I will obviously try. Alright. Look at this, there's a juicy balls. Aww. Yeah, I wasn't counting on wood picking anything but boat specs. But actually I haven't seen him play since the latest changes. I don't think anything changed, but you know. Sometimes it does. Alright, so I'll be right back and then we have a look. Alright, let's see it. Supply spec, area spec, okay. So I'm gonna say for now nothing out of the ordinary. Tegul, maybe I can, but in that case I have to spam all the YouTubes and all that kind of stuff. But no, you can't. Unless there's somebody paying you to do it, I guess. Nah, but I just stream for fun anyway. It's not that serious. I like playing Mechabellum and don't get tired of playing it, so why not stream that, right? Also, it gives you a lot more insight. If I talk about my plays, I'm way slower. So off stream, I'm, I guess, 3 times as fast, probably. Not as fast as Monks is playing, but way faster. But I often times make some decisions that are quite questionable, and 15 seconds after doing them, I already realized I fucked up. So I guess there's 2 sides to that. Oh, look at this fancy little rhino skin, blue and white. Not sponsored, by the way. Or maybe he is, I don't know. Haven't got his stream on. Giga shutting it up. He does actually run Final Blitz, okay. What's up with the nuke rhinos? Last time I saw a nuke rhino was an absolute giga chat of a dude playing elite spec, selling all units, deploying only level 2 rhinos on the line, level 2 wasp in the back, a rhino goes in, as soon as you hit any type of resistance he's gonna press the nuke button and then he's gonna press the photon coating as well. And that's it. That was the entire plan. He didn't build anything but rhinos and wasp, and everything was on the line, forming a entire cage around my entire front line. And he lost, as you can guess. But you know, it was so goddamn out of this world. I've never seen that before, and I've never seen it played again. That was around, I think, 1500 MMR. Was a long time ago, but I remember this very, very clearly because it was such a baller play to do that. That was back when the Rhino spec was even more powerful than it was nowadays. But yeah, that was something, to say the least. Thank you, Tango. I hope that is the case, because that is why I usually would watch a stream. Not so much to see the gameplay, because you can watch replays, but I would rather know what a streamer is thinking in that particular moment. You can explain all. Mechabellum is very, very fast-paced, even though it's not real-time strategy. But I would expect somebody to talk about the whys more of the, and less of the what I'm gonna deploy straight away, because I can see you are deploying wasp. I just want to know why it's a wasp and why is it a better than answer than XYZ, which is usually what the question in chat is, right? It's a bunch of memes, and why didn't you pick this one? Because Mechabellum has all these options. And I think this is actually more so the case now than it was pre-patch, because the patch that changed the unit unlock costs makes you way more interested in why this unit and not that unit, because you have more options. It's just because in the past it was just like, I'm gonna drop 50 supply on this Phoenix here, and it's gonna be a good investment. And nowadays you can drop sledges and Steelballs and whatnot for free, so you obviously have way, way more decisions to make that are not just straight up losing tempo because you invested money into something that might fall flat in the next turn. Which is really something that I enjoyed about that patch in particular. I'm not sure about the game state at the moment. There is some imbalances, but there is more units on the field, more unit times on the field, and I think that's always a sign of good balancing in that case. Steelballs still OP. Not OP, but they are just very, very tanky. That's the issue. They're in fact so tanky that even players that don't play Steelballs keep them in their standard play because they have the ability to frontline and they need a specific answer to get dealt with. And if they actually get dealt with, you can sell out of them pretty easily. You don't need many Steelballs to do the job. There's also a little hidden tech against some units like the Worm that just, or the Tarantula, that are just huge HP tanks. So they are obviously better when these units perform better. And at the moment, the standard gameplay actually involves some sort of wormage in the late game. So that's where this T-Ball also is pretty okay. Very interesting stuff. Because in the past, I don't think you saw those. I think you saw the 201 players picking Steelball packs and then selling out of them to get the supplies back. And some of them stopped doing that. Okay. Now this is something interesting, right? Because Wood is not the guy that is playing the boat. It's just the answer Overlord into Wraith. Huh. Very interesting. Other than that, it's just crawler abuse as per usual. And some Arclights. It's a very weird board for round 5, to be honest, on both sides. This looks kind of like a late game board, but there's so few units that actually do something. This is not looking good. Alright. Anyway, I'm back anyway, so no more rambling. More balling. Talking about 201. There is somebody. Well, this is looking like a ballless strategy. Guess we're going standard then. I actually want to try. I would love it if the other guy has balls, because I want to deploy balls into balls on a ball push. No, he's not. Unfortunate. But he can't have everything, right? So I guess we have to go for boring standard gameplay here. Is he gonna play aggressive with that one? I don't trust him. I'm gonna go ahead and say no, but do we keep the intense training or do we use it? I mean, it's into Mustangs, can't be bad, right? I will put it on the weaker side and then... Yeah. The main reason why I deployed crawlers is because it's a 201 player. That's the only reason why I did it. Because these guys love their marksmen. And if you don't have crawlers in front and have sledges and arclights into marksman level 2, that's gonna be very, very, very painful. It's gonna be painful anyway, but that's just the elite way. Juicy XP though. Nom 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 nom. Fire rate of the sledge is an absolute tragedy, so might actually still use the Arclight. Oh, actually got a level 1 and another level. Okay, so 2 levels for Ryan. Oh, look at this. Big balls. But this does not look like a board for balls yet, unfortunately. Very sad. He deploys more crawlers into my Arclights. Huh. Wonder why he does that. I guess we pick the spell, right? C spell, pick spell. Drop big rhino. Since he's running marksman, we will deploy Lichav. Do we upgrade the sledgy? Maybe. Really dislike doing that, but I think yeah, sure. Alright, he's going for a shield drop on the side where the rhino is not. Okay, one crawler is splitting off actually. Gets absolutely bonked. That shield is gonna be pretty painful because we don't have good shield break yet. However, that tower is gonna make sure we have the big boy coming in from the back. And the good thing is we already have a level 2 Arclight, so we can actually out-Arclight his elite Arclight. Yeah, other than that it's just gonna be some Fangs dying. But we don't get rid of the shield, so that's quite unfortunate. He's gonna get some value from that. Phoenix solves our DPS problem. He might pick the Fortress, because that does well into Wasp and Phoenix. I think we still take that. One, two, three, four. Do we play Stormcallers this game? I think we do, right? So Phoenix goes onto the non-shielded side for sure. At what height? Probably like this. Okay, he does not pick the fort. That's... I don't know. No explanation why he thinks he needs the saber. Saber into sledgehammer? Very surprised. But I guess good for me, because we didn't have a carry yet. And the sledgehammer does actually die to the phoenixes here. Let's see if we can get that goddamn shield down. And we do. Okay. Other than that, the high-level marksman is only an issue if we have fewer fangs, but we can deploy some late fangs here. Another intense training. Do we want that? I mean, we can go for Giga Arclights at this point, right? Oh, I do not run... Oh no, I do not run the correct tech. Why do I have armor on this one? Okay, I guess we cannot go for that one. Do I have shielded phoenixes? I do not, so we could actually get the shield item on the phoenix, right? We also do not have quantum reassembly here. I think I will try the shield. Okay. So what we need is... annoying shove for later. Splitting fangs. I guess we can go for a attack upgrade, right? So we can get rid of this Sabertooth. And the Sabertooth is gone. Okay, that's fine. So he is in Stormcallers now, which is great for me, because that is way more expensive for Elite than it is for me. And a Stormcaller level 2 only does something if we present it with too few chuff. So I guess we can go for a crawler play now. So our Arclights are absolute giga chuds now. and this marksman will die to them quite easily. Next thing is we can also deny the Stormcrawlers because we have so much tempo. We can just drop some missile interceptors if we want to. Also an option. As you can see, we have plenty of things left, so. Improve fire and advanced shield device. Doesn't work with the shield airdrop, by the way. He might still pick it. Now the Wasp Swarm is a little bit questionable, but it could be good here. I think the Mustangs might turn. He can't drop that on me because I have too many fangs. He might actually go for the improved fire control system, right? Is this Mustang further away from the corner? I think it is. Big damage item goes brrr. Because I want the Phoenixes to deal some damage against the frickin' barrier that will come down this turn. Oh, actually we need more Arclight here. Whoops. My bad, my bad. Do we want to go for a value missile? I think he's gonna deploy the shield here and a Fang is blocking that, right? I think one missile interceptor. Haha, look at this. Does it actually intercept this missile? It does. I could smell it. Shield here, missile here. Now we still don't have any crawlers, don't be judged here, but we need a lot more chaff on the board. But right now we're getting away with it because we have the Arclights. The Arclights dumpster these Mustangs, especially because he leveled them. So we're dumpstering them even faster. But we are missing an Arclight here. This is actually quite painful. And as I said, I do not run quantum reassembly. So that is gonna be bad. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Good thing we have the shield item. Actually, it saves our bacon yet again. So now I expect something serious out of him. Advanced targeting system? I guess we have to, right? Vision giant manufacturing too. Because this board dies to Vulcan. This is so expensive. I guess we pick it. Right, so more Arclights. How much did I go to? 3. The symmetry has to be in order. One more interceptor device. And then we finally need some freaking crawlers here. There's no Arclight here, okay. And then the Rhino, where we drop that. I think just on this side. I was thinking maybe I shouldn't oil, but I think oiling now is necessary. Ooh, hackers. Okay, so he goes for the Arclight anti-tech. Oh no, right into my Rhino. Not the Rhino. Okay, but Rhino didn't do. Yeah, Worm was a play for sure, because he's hard into the standard, I guess. There's one problem with his hacker plan. Late Fangs also counter hackers. Would have guessed. Yeah. There's your Worm Tangle. I don't have nano on him, but you know. I could actually sell out of the Phoenix and get him a big portable shield. Could also work. I think we have to pick the Worm, because the rest of the units is pretty much trash. And it's a big boy that requires his attention. And I think it's time to press the magic armor button, which is the point where he's gonna cry. And then once that is over, we also have the magic sheet on Fangs button. Let's put some Fangs in the middle just so he doesn't annoy me. This Arclight can use another level. That's minus 180 damage, so not even the Mustang here can kill me. He does have the shield, so I guess he's gonna get a shielded worm against me as well. Can we do anything about that? Nah. We ignore the worm, it's not real. Look at this. He's very, very scared of the fire. Apparently. I like this because this shield is just wasted money at this point. The thing is, we have Phoenix support for our worm, and maybe that's enough. Our worm gets clapped here because he doesn't have the necessary item. And I guess that's what I get. Now we get hacked into oblivion, if it's Batman. If I had a quantum reassembly, that would have been such a nice play. Oh, maybe we can snipe them? Nope. Nope. Oh. Rip. Okay, Big Worm did actually screw us over. Improve Wasp? Nah. Okay. Shielded Fangs for sure. Do we keep the worm still? Oh, this is the ball angle? Nah, it's hackers into balls though. That's very sad. I guess we can try to armor enhance him. That would be a play. We actually do sell out of the sledges now, because those will get hacked, which we don't like. I think we can hit the attack enhancement, right? Because we need firepower. Nah, let's not do that one. The problem is the orbital bombardment will shrek my phoenixes, because I don't have shields, I don't have the quantum, which I didn't know beforehand. But how did he deploy fire? Not with the Mustangs? Was there some hounds or something I was missing? Maybe there was hounds. I didn't pay attention actually. Right, so our Worm has big stats now. Maybe it's enough. It is in fact enough, but we still get hacked, right? Yeah, we get hacked. Unfortunate. Look at this Giga Arclight killing the marksman though. No, the Phoenix actually killed my poor interceptor. I think we just have to get rid of our Worm. I don't think we can do anything about it with the hacker in here. Actually, absorption module would be nice, right? Yeah, come on. We're gonna commit. Alright, what else is happening? Hound, not so much interesting. Can we get more crawlers? Yes, we can. So some later crawlers would be good. Do our Arclights need techs? Not so much, I think. If I had elite marksman here, this game would have been over like years ago. But I do not run it. I think we just go for the big shields and pray. The hackers hate that. Could go for ignite, but it's not really necessary. I think subterranean is fine, right? Alright, let's see it. So he has 2 worms now, okay. Oh, actually the fire dogs are really nasty against my shield fangs. I didn't even pay attention to that. So maybe we should deploy some Mustangs to counter that real quick. And Mustangs are fine here with Missile Interceptor because it's into Stormcaller and into Hackers. Hackers do not like hacking my unupgraded or unranged Mustangs. I'm not sure about this play though. The worm keeps getting kills on me pretty much. But it does tank the hackers for some time, which is also quite valuable. But it looks like spending a lot of money on shields does work out against hackers. Who would have known? War Factory. Do we want to give him a War Factory? I don't think so. Wasp, bad into Mustang. Phantom Race we could do, just to drop some oil on him. You know what? I think I like that. It's unfortunately on a sticky oil turn for me, so I guess he's gonna shield everything. But in case he does not, I will deploy the war crimes everywhere. Do I really want to drop the freaking rhino? Guess maybe back here? Sure. Let's drop it here. Get some phantom boys in here. And oh, my shield. Damn it. Okay, the interceptor kind of did counter the rockets there, but not really. Alright. Now the world burns. Oh, he does actually have the wasp. Okay, that is a pretty good play. Guess this is the turnaround turn for him here, because I don't think we can kill the wasp at all. Ouch, ouch, ouch. But he did actually shield very, very well. He got all the hackers and the additional orbs here. So well played by him. Ah, it's enough. Okay, GG. I think we had him. There should have been this play earlier before he clicked the shield. And the wasp drop was pretty obvious, right? I don't think anybody was surprised to see that. I'm not sure what I was thinking with the Phantom Rays. I don't remember what else the picks were. I don't think I would have picked Wasp necessarily, but maybe because of the Mustang. But yeah, the true error here is that I didn't have Elite Arclight. If I had it, I think I could have beaten the hackers. But there was some questionable itemization for that game. I mean, what do we drop here? Do I really want to keep Charge Shot? I mean, Armor did look okay that game, but don't click it very often. Neither do I click Charge Shot. Electromag I click quite often. I guess we can do something like this, because I don't think the Charge Shot thing into the balls, I don't know. Yeah, I think Typhoon could have been a play. Typhoon doesn't do that well into the hackers, but it does actually clear the wasp quite easily. Wasp in the back with anti-air could have also worked. A little bit of a waste though, because it does only counter the wasp themselves. I think I would have lost either way. I could replay that, but I think I would have lost even with the counter wasp play or something like that, because the issue was not so much the idea behind that one, but he shielded everything. So if I needed anything, I needed a counter shield tech slash storms could have worked. But yeah, that was truly not a Steelball game to be playing, to be honest. Do we have anything here interesting for Steelballs? I don't like any of these, to be honest. Let's go for this one. Because the worms were a perfect way to deal to get Steelballs out, but unfortunately was not meant to be there, because there was so many hackers on the board. Hacker Mustang obviously way better comp versus mine. Okay, does he go asym with this one? Maybe. So I guess we deploy standard for now. Or do we want to headbutt with this? The recommended are undecided. Guess he is a Sabertooth spec, right? So he's not that fast. I don't know about this one. I think we go usual deployment and then we see what he does. He does go for standard play as well, okay? The question is, will he actually use the Sabertooth or will he just try to sell out of them, because he has Sabertooth and a Sabertooth start, so should be pretty decent to play, right? I haven't seen Sabertooth carry yet, but maybe we will. Very good turn 1 for him though. So this is a Phoenix kind of board yet again. Oh, actually I didn't fix my Phoenix tech. My bad. Oh, it's actually pretty close. Arclight too strong, right? Is he gonna get a level on this one? I would really hate that. Oh no, it's a level, right? No, it's not. Okay. Arclight actually stole the kill there. Okay, so I guess we are in the full Orange Man plan, right? Because we already have them. Could troll around with Farseers, but Farseers are a great unit until your opponent figures out that anti-missile is very good against them. We do not have Wasp protection yet. This is Wasp protection, so is this one. I guess I will go for a marksman. I mean, we already have one. Might as well. Okay, other than that, we need Fangs, because there's Wasp coming in right now. And we need delayed shove for the marksman to do their job. And look at that split. Holy moly. In case you're wondering why I'm deploying the Fangs this way and not this way, this is why. Could actually get them even more forward, right? No, it's actually perfect. Oh. What the hell is this, by the way? Quality game. Okay, so I guess we now have to decide if we want to stay with our Arclights or do we want different carry tech? Do we want Chaff Clear? Do we want Vulcans here? Because we could go Vulcans. But for now we are looking really juiced up. His Orange Man is shooting at Fangs the entire game. Yeah, there was some really high value right there. I did get a level up on the Sabers too. Oh, look at this. Okay, I guess we have to go with the marksman plan. He hasn't deployed that much chaff. I think we can deploy the marksman, right? Stormcallers would also be decent here. I think we have to. Do we want another chaff unit? Do we want another chaff clearing unit? Because there's gonna be crawlers coming from left and right. But it's only 3 squads, so I think we are fine on that front. Could hit the range enhancement here. Or do we deploy a Stormcaller? I think I will actually deploy a Stormcaller. Oh, my music died. Just realized. There we go. I think a Stormcaller is always good bait. I guess we just hit the attack enhancement. Ooh, what is this? Value missile? Yeah, very missile. Okay, so I guess we have to be prepared for some cheeseronis like that. He did not go for extended range marksman. That's really good for us. But as we can see, chaff clear, as I mentioned, is an issue. So if possible, I would love to get some Vulcan drops. That would be nice. Oh no, the Arclight survived. That's actually bad. Ah. Could have traded with the marksman if the Arclight got one shot. Does he have defense in marksman? No, he does not. Okay. Intense training. Missile strike. I think I like the intense training here. So first of all, we go for the anti-missile. Play here. Range the marksman. Get one more Stormcaller out. Guess we're gonna level this one. Okay, he does go for the Sabertooth carry. Okay, so in this case we probably need double shot as well, because we decreased our damage right now with the extended range. Look at this cheeky guy. But I think for now we are in the lead because we have the marksman and the Stormcaller. And I think neither is a good thing for the Saber. He doesn't even have Interceptor. I haven't actually done my testing yet. Can somebody tell me if the Interceptor of the Sabertooth is actually usable now? Because last time I checked it was still absolute garbage. So I wasn't bothering. But I do not quite remember how good it is right now. As you can see here, we're lacking a little bit of damage, but not much. There's the Vulcan. Okay. So it's time to sell out of the arcs. And then we get late fangs out. Upgrade all the marksmen. So missing Vulcan range still, but I think that's acceptable for getting late fangs. He does go for fire bitches, okay? Okay, there's some more fangs here. She's just keeping up in chaff now. Okay. Okay, the Stormcallers are still doing just fine. He does have an interceptor now, but to be honest, I think that's absolutely fine with me. Sledges are still tanking very well, because sledges are medium chaff that tanks Saber and Arclights. This marksman is very busy shooting at fangs. And here comes our last Fang wave that he does not have. And now superior firepower gets him killed. Okay. Ooh, Elite Mustang. Very juicy. We could go for that one, but he does run the arc lights. Guess we go for a smoke bomb, right? So 2 more Vulcans are necessary, but we can't deploy them both on this turn because we still need more chaff. I also could use 2 more marksmen, to be honest, but I don't think we can afford that. I think I will actually loan for this, because I really want the bubble. And I also have a intense training to give. Probably onto this one, right? Because they will be giant killers at this point. Okay, this smoke I don't think I mind, because it's a little bit too far outside. Actually, it does hit the marksman, huh? Still has 130 range, by the way. Yeah, actually it hits both the marksmen here. I guess we should have shielded. Because if they were standing here, that would have been fine, but now they are a little bit exposed. We still outranged this guy here, but you know. We're lacking chef clay here in the middle because our Vulcan worked too far forward. Oh, he does have impede maintenance on, okay. I didn't even see that one. Okay, the problem with that one is you die to EMP, and get an EMP on the board is not very hard in this case. Or actually, there is EMP offered right now. I think I will go for the slot though. So 1 more Vulcan. More Fangs. Oh, actually the Fangs are on the wrong side here. Whoops. I will still do it. Do we hit an EMP on this one? I don't have EMP on a marksman anymore, so this is gonna be biting me a little bit here. Because this one is gonna get countered by the interceptor for now. Has to be shields here again because of the incendiary bomb that was dropped. There it is. This is gonna be a painful turn yet again because of the smoke. The smoke hurts me more than it hurts him. I click temp range so that hopefully the Vulcans will stay out of it, but Doesn't work everywhere. Looks like we get some electromags on the saber teeth. So the trick is why I chose the additional deployment over the rest is I can get more marksmen on the field now, because I'm lagging a little bit behind in the DPS here. It's not too bad, but it is bad enough. Oh, he does actually click the Arclight upgrade here. Okay. Do Raidens make sense? I mean, he has one marksman. Maybe it makes more sense than anything else right now, but we'll see. Could also hit elite marksman here. This is pretty juicy because we have so many very strong marksman targets. So I think I will actually need some more marquees here. I would actually love a double shot as well. And one more middle fang here. Yeah, this is great. Look at this. We immediately break the shields because we have the elite marksman here. And he does actually tech into phoenixes, which is good for us because we already have a solution for that problem. The only problem we have is our MP is very, very unreliable right now, so I think we should invest into some more Stormcallers so we actually can get this done. Because the marksmen currently getting stuck on the saber teeth because they're so high leveled and they're very, very we're tanky with the regeneration. We barely lose this round, right? Yeah, but as you can see, we have humongous scaling. We just need a little bit more firepower. Okay, I think I will skip the smoke bomb this time. I don't think that is worth picking. We could backdrop here with a Vulcan's Descent. Did he actually oil me already? He did not, right? So he could go for a oil play here in the corner. Can we prevent that from happening? I think we could shield the back, I guess. I want to see if this is good, but it will kill the delayed shove. We'll see, we'll see. So double shot for sure this time. Have to lone, have to range. I think I will attempt to back block a Vulcan drop. Get out one more Stormcaller just in case he decides to not counter it. If he does not deploy the interceptors, I think I win this regardless. And I will actually drop a missile here. Okay. Actually, I'm killing his shields that fast that I could have smoked him. So I think actually that was a mistake. I didn't even realize because I'm not used to having marksmen that have like 260 freaking range and one-shot the shield in one go. So that was just my inexperience here with elite marksman interaction. So that's the upside of having this. I think we can get rid of shooting squad and put the EMP back on, because I really wish I had EMP right now. And I do not really see shooting squad getting clicked because it got nerfed. So maybe that is something I should adjust to after the nerfs. Look at that arc light. Okay, I guess another intense training is in order. Because we're all about that marksman right now. So smoke is coming back up, so this is our time to shine now, right? If he doesn't deploy units in front and misplaces his shield again, this is gonna be huge. Okay. So this one can take a level up. So can this one. It's time for the big kahuna tech. The latest of the fangs. I will drop one safety fang here in case there is some fire or something coming like that. Oh no, my shield! Damn it! Oh, that was a mistake. I wasn't actually aware that I didn't use my shield on this side. That was absolute potato. Whoops. Let's see if I can get punished. So this time he actually fixed his shield breaking instantly. And he did deploy more missile interceptors. I'm not sure if it's enough though. I mean, it's too... This is lovely. Nano repair and fleet maintenance. Does not stack, unfortunately, but it's. I think this thought counts, right? It looks cool. Alright. So can we actually make it? Doesn't look like it, right? We actually get out-tanked on the sheet where we... on the drop where we get the shielded fangs out. Wow. Okay, what was the issue here? The fire burning us? The shields? I mean, this is good, right? Extended range Vulcan. Probably. Quick cooldown gives me oil backup. But not much else. I think I will go for the big... For the big one. This is something I wanted to try out anyway. Because this used to work in the earlier stages of the game. I want to see if it still does work out. Oh, we have some marksman upgrades. Do we sell a sledge? Nah. Actually, he can drop the fire on my back fang. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good play. But he does go very greedy. I think this one or this one would have been much better. Okay, extended range Vulcan actually does something there. So let's see if we can overload his missile interception with our mass Stormcaller attempt. And if anything, the Stormcallers have one big upside. When they have decreased range, they walk in front of the marksman and tank for them. Which is very, very strong in this case. The only downside is we clicked extended range Vulcan, so we don't know why we are winning. Might be all of the plays actually. Yeah, looks like the Stormcaller play wins. The thing with the Stormcallers is too, they deal a lot of damage if they stay alive. And if we win with a few marksmen remaining, we can't finish our opponent off. Okay. That is GG. I like this one though, the Saber carry. But to be honest, he was dead if I had energy EMP. Alright, let's fix it real quick. So Marksman is losing shooting squad, and I wanna see how that feels like. Because quick reload, I don't know. A little bit too much of a meme for me. My phoenixes lose to jump drive and get quantum back, so I can carry with those. What else was missing? Something else was. I already forgot again. Goddamn. That's fine. Tournament soon going on. How did this one go? Blaukraut won that, okay. Ah, Dilo actually lost to Blaukraut, so it was actually the last one standing here. Kicked out Agri though. So basically, Dilo killed the top 4 and then Blaukraut came in. Did kick out Steel Sane and then the rest is here. Okay. And the second was just a 201 fest. What is this? A barcode? Okay. What is this PEX? I mean, I can go for the cost control ball again, but that's kind of a meme all the time. Because I hate Mustang starts. It's just... yeah, what the hell. Let's go. There were no Steelballs in last game. At least we get saber. Look at this. This is actually a decent matchup for this. He's speed spec though, so he's gonna take my tower real fast. T-Man plays this kind of matchup, okay. Sure, okay. And then we have one crawler here to defy the speed spec. Is this crawler actually in time here if he goes to the line? I'm not sure about that. So that's gonna be our find out right now moment. Looks like it does. Ooh, it does. Okay. Was looking kinda scary there, but I'm not gonna say it, but it is. So if he obviously if he has a speed button, he will win, right? Good thing the Steelballs kill the Sabertooth anyway. Just tower debuff doesn't matter in that case. But it is a pretty big debuff because we will lose the round here. Yeah, that's speed spec for you. Without speed spec, that was no issue. Okay. Improved Wraith, no. Deployment module, maybe. Can go for that. I think I will actually drop a ball back here and try to drag something there. Actually, let's not do that. Let's just go for this one. Because I want a crawler unit here to drag some of that flank potential. Do we want to oil this? I mean, oil is pretty good against speed spec, right? Yeah, sure. Actually a little bit far. I think this one is better. And I will missile my back so he doesn't do the drag play. Oh no, the crawlers actually get through here. Very, very painful. We get to the tower too, but we will obviously lose our poor crawler duel over there. Come on, Steelball. You can do it. He does it. I think we have to employ some arc lights as well. We might actually be able to get some different tech online until that happens. Is it a Mustang level? No, it's not. Okay. Any fire badges? Nope. A bunch of marksmen. Phoenix Raiden. He's probably gonna pick the Raiden, I guess? Melting point? Nah. I think this is Phoenix territory for sure. Then we upgrade this one. And then we will attempt a little bit of redeployment module cheese. I guess now that we have the time, we also drop some over here. Hit that one. And then we're gonna go do the cheat of speed. He goes for marksman, okay. Marksman and no tower upgrade? That is a ballsy move. So we can beacon this one as well. Look at this. pesky 2 crawlers escaping. And now his middle is exposed. Side is exposed. Yeah, I don't know. He's spreading himself a little bit thin here, I would say. But that's nice for me. Okay, balls of steel looking pretty juicy here. Enhancement module, incendiary bomb. So I guess he's gonna incendiary bomb this here. So could be time for a beacon straight over here. And we could incendiary this side over here instead. Let's drop that over here. Our crawler gets redeployed. This entire blob goes straight there. Get one Phoenix here to defend that. And one more Mustang to get rid of this chaff a little bit faster. Secondary armaments, okay. So everything here is playing as we predicted. Our Steelballs make it to the tower because there's no chaff left, and we dragged the rest to the sides. Then the Phoenixes can also clear up on this side because there is no chaff left because of my incendiary. And then the tower debuff kills these two as well. Actually, the Saberteeth can almost kill my Steelballs here, so I guess we could go for energy absorption or MacDiv. I think both plays are fine here. Okay. EMAG on this blob could be juicy. Light manufacturing also a play. Because we are into light units after all. I think this is gonna be worth it. So I have to hit the range on these Mustangs now, because there's very little. That does something elsewhere. What do we want? We want more chaff later, for sure. This tower looks still mighty undefended right now, so I think for this turn we need some sort of security system there. Can we get a juicy missile here? Maybe. And then one more crawler to the middle. I think I forgot something. What did I forget? Yeah, whatever. Oh, he's going for replicate, okay. So big crawler plays coming out. I think I like that because the replicate punishes my lack of chuff clear pretty much. I don't have really much chuff clear to speak of anywhere. Oh, I forgot my deployment module. Right. Okay. I guess now we know what I was missing. But we're gonna get punished hard this turn because we don't have the necessary chuff clear. However, we can go for Vulcan, and majority of his chuff is done at that point. It's gonna be a huge turn for him, though. Yep. There goes half of my life. Wraith, also looking pretty juiced, right? He does have EMP marksman, so it's not a long-term play. But it doesn't have to be. Worms also good. Not so good for him, I think, because we have the balls. So I guess we will grab the Wraith support yet again. Then we redeploy that crawler as late chuff, which we need anyway. We could also go for impact drill, so we win the crawler duels. We don't win this on the top here, but that's nothing we can do about that one. Because his chef clear is also not that great. And I guess we just peeking the tower still. Yeah, I could have maybe put it over here. I think I should have sought out of the crawlers on the top here, because there's too much crawlers coming in. Okay. Oh, actually does pick the Wraith as well, okay. Takes my tower, but it's a little bit late for him. And that's a pretty big turn for me right there. Lightning Storm. Looks pretty juicy for me, because I already have the speed bump here. Yeah, this one has to be sold, I think. Get some more Phoenixes in action here to counter the Wraith. And my music has died yet again. Oops. No. There we go. So we need another crawler. Coming in pretty late here. Actually, I will put him... Nah, let's keep it like this. And then we hit a tower upgrade here. Ah, no beacon. I think my lightning storm looks a little bit more juicy, but I could be wrong. Because now we're losing to the area spec. That's the problem with the Wraith Chaff Clear. It doesn't do very much later. Yeah, this top side here is a disaster of a turn. The problem is we're already into Phoenixes anyway, so the marksmen counter both now. Okay, how do we stop that? We need a blob support, I think. That's gonna be incendiary as well. I think nano repair is a good start. Sell that steel ball. Could cheese this so nicely if we had anything here. I think I will still go for the Phoenix play. Not really sure what to do here. I think the fire play actually is worse for him because he will kill his own crawlers here. But I'm not sure if the marksmen do not just annihilate my entire line here. Actually, that Wraith does manage to survive for now. Yeah, there's not enough left for the Phoenixes. At least I think so. Maybe, maybe. Holy moly, we make it. Okay, okay. That was a good turn for us though, because there was fire everywhere. Photon coating. Heavy armor. I think what we need here is a Vulcan play. Do we add EMP? I actually think we do. Whoops. Oh, fat misclick. Whoopsie daisy. We can make use of that though. I think without that we are not clearing this this part of the board. Ah, this is bad. I think this is better. Ah, the EMP hits my Phoenixes as well, right? Ouch. So the Vulcan is getting absolutely annihilated, but so does his Chaff. which is the important part, because I need to get rid of these saber teeth ASAP. But these EMPs on the phoenixes, ouch, ouch, ouch. That hurts a lot. And again, something phoenixes cannot really dodge, because they're air units, and air units do die to this kind of stuff. The Wraith is so close to surviving too. Come on, Phoenix power. Almost. I guess we're still in the game, and that's great because we can keep scaling with the Phoenixes for now. He might actually be interested in the fortress here. Can we go for Phantom Rays? I think Phantom Rays with shields are pretty good again into marksman here. At least for one turn. I think that is the play. So we're gonna go big blob right here. Upgrade the phoenixes, obviously. We have oil again. Do we want to oil this one though? Because we can't get rid of the chaff if we don't, right? Not fast enough. It's questionable. Charge shot. We have to hit range and speed for sure. Our Mustangs will die to the fire if we do this. Okay, I think actually I will take a crawler here. Just so the Vulcan survives one single turn. Oh yeah, there's the fortress. I was waiting for the fortress anti-air. But we can actually hit the missile interceptor in case there is a second round. Let's see if our Phantom Ray cheese actually makes it this time. Yeah, the marksman is outscaling my Wraith now. But will my Phoenixes outscale him? Because now we kill shields even faster. I don't think so. The fortress is doing nasty things to us, but we have a lot of HP. Come on, come on. God damn it, it's one one yet again. Okay. Acid blast. Sure. Get that down. We could go for armor enhancement on this Wraith, just so it does survive. Yeah, I will go for the interceptor play here. So if I'm correct on this, then the anti-air from the fortress will not be enough to stop the Phoenixes from dying. And the Phoenixes at this point are our win condition. Don't know what to beacon. Maybe I should beacon the Vulcan backwards? I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, I don't think the Wraith is surviving this. Or is he? He is actually. Holy moly. What a fucking giga chat. He's facing like 10 marksmen level 1 billion. And he's still actually managing to kill them. Okay, if we do survive this round, I will actually hit the EMP tag on the Phoenixes, because this is long overdue. But I think it's finally over. Alphas, is it finally over? No, it's not. It is not. Okay, so now we have Lightning Storm and Incendiary and EMAC. Holy moly. This is gonna be a massacre of the Phoenixes, unfortunately, because we have EMP is so strong into me. Way stronger than versus him, of course, but so this is all about the shielding pretty much, right? I think we have to hit EMP now. That is out of the question. And then we try to hit that one. We will attempt a lousy shield, of course, but I mean, what can we do about that one? I will actually take a Phoenix. Beacon that backwards. Wow, he goes triple spell on that one. I think the spells will get me though. The Lightning Storm is not dodgeable for me. Look at this Giga Fort. Holy moly. I think this is where we fall. There was too many rounds where he could get value, and now we have all the spells back up. Was a funny game though. We did not have enough Steelballs. That was the main issue here, I think. But I'm not sure how much Steelballs can do against that much hatred. The crawler play was really nasty. That's another one for replays for sure. Alright. But I think that's gonna be it for me for now, because I haven't eaten. I need to go to work tomorrow, obviously. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like if you're watching on YouTube, and a follow if you're watching from Twitch. I'm always streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so you can choose whatever you want to have a look from. And I will be back not tomorrow because I have to work late there, but at probably Friday. So have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.